I remember sitting down on my couch after school, scrolling through the endless spiral of anime recommendations, before one finally caught my eye. The anime was named Steins. According to the post I was reading about, the show was about time travel, and the darker side that comes with it. There was a bit of a synopsis about the beginning, which was what caught my attention in the first place. But more importantly, there was this precious character. Steins is about a self-proclaimed mad scientist who goes by the name of Okabe Rintaro, or his alter ego, and his two good friends who were living their day-to-day lives when Okabe decided to visit a time travel conference and suddenly found Makise Kurisu, a 19-year-old scientist who was at the convention, dead. He immediately texts his good friend Daru about the situation, where he finds that Makise Kurisu is actually alive. And keep in mind, this was the first time that I had ever actually encountered a full-on thriller show, so I was super intrigued by its synopsis. I gave the show a shot, and after the first 6 or 7 episodes, I was instantly hooked. The first half of this show is quite light-hearted and focuses mainly on the characters, and many people who do not like slow burners drop the show because it seems boring to them. However, their taste is just complete shit. However, I think the second half of the series is truly beyond a masterpiece, and this could only have ever been achieved with the first half. I remember clearly I was watching the 12th episode at night, and I was planning to go right to sleep after watching this, but then Steins came in like,
"Not gonna happen! No, not gonna happen!"
The final scene of episode 12, before the ending starts playing, completely changes the whole mood and tone of the show. It ends with one of the most shocking events that I never would have imagined would happen in a million years. I can't name the event that happened due to major spoilers, but it truly changes the whole dynamic of the show and transforms it into one of the most, if not the most engaging dark thriller that I have ever seen. As the second half of the series begins, Okabe Rintaro is faced with a huge dilemma, something that he realizes he will have to face no matter how much he tries to avoid it. I think this show does really well in how it is able to really capture the true nature of different characters, especially the main character, through the multiple situations that they face. With this whole aspect of time travel that is added in, we get to see different timelines and thus different situations that each character has to go through every time. This makes this show quite dark, but it adds a sense of depth to the cast, which is something I truly value. The development of the main protagonist is especially intriguing. At first, there really isn't a reason as to why he acts delusional as he does, and we just pass him off as some crazy dude. However, as the episodes go on, we find that there is a massive underlying motive behind it, and we see that it is more an act, a facade that he tries his best to keep up. His real, raw and true self starts to be revealed as he begins to face more hardships and pain, while alone, as he goes through different timelines where none of his friends remember what has happened in each one. You see, he has this unique ability that he calls reading Steiner. It allows him, and himself only, to recall what had happened through each alternate world. At first, it's seen as a gift, but then soon after, it becomes a curse that doesn't allow him to interact with anyone. I couldn't even imagine the amount of pain that he had to undergo with no one to relate to. But through this, we are able to dig deeper than ever into his inner soul and his core nature. The other characters in this show also have great development like the main character, which I think is what really makes this show the thriller that it is. With different timelines, we and the protagonist start to learn more of the truth of the world, which can make for really great and effective twists that change the course of this narrative. The ending is happy, but the anime is sad, alright? I think this anime is amazing and deserves a perfect score of 10 out of 10. I wasn't able to touch too much on the sci-fi aspect of this anime due to spoilers, but I think this show is a must-see for those who enjoy genres of sci-fi, thriller, psychology, dark, and human drama. This show also has a touch of romance, but I don't think this anime should be watched for that purpose or vice versa. I'm planning to make a review on a romance anime soon, so you can watch out for that. But until then, I think that if you like the genres I just mentioned, this anime is a must-see. I think the anime that is most similar to this show is Re:Zero. If you do enjoy other genres, this anime might not be as enjoyable, and you don't have to watch this anime if you really don't want to. However, you might find that you like the genres that this show fits in, and it might end up shaping your taste, like it did with me. I hope you all did enjoy this video. If you liked it, click that thumbs up button. If you loved it, be sure to subscribe, and if you want to be notified of all and upcoming videos, ring that bell. Until the next one, peace.